just west of down. Digging in now, Justin Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The Dodgers, the third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Turner.
First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first down. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Oh, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's one of those guys who won at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Anderson moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pollock stands at first with 1 out. Popped up. VR is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. He's set, and the pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that. Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Row. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Rojas ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that. So striding forward now, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Jonathan.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
This is foul right side. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he's safe.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're constantly trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's Matt Joyce now, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average. And the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. This one's down to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. They trail this one 1-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
3-2 now. Full count still. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. A ball and a strike. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting done.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Edwin Rios. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-1 home. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
From the stretch. A fastball here, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In his career, Turner possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The designated hitter, A.J.
So it's bases loaded, one away. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
In now, Cody Bellinger. He swings and grounds it to short. Rojas is up with it on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 4 runs here in this half inning. To 1-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Rojas comes up with it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But the damage done for the Dodgers, and it came on the grand slam. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Marlins nothing. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the 1st strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and one strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Left center, base hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. So it's a two-run homer for Corey Seager, number 10 for him on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, there's nothing that makes you feel as helpless as a ball like this. The pitcher and the right fielder were wishing and hoping it would hook foul right of the pole, but no such luck. Off the foul pole and gone.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Now pitching.
So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Called strike 0-2. Hernandez, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now to the plate, number 9. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Settling in now, Edwin Rios. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Marlins nothing. Ready now for the Marlins, Diaz. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And that one right down Main Street.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Seager is right there. And there's one down now. Stepping into the box, Chad Wallach. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit at 3rd. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Wallach, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Inside and low, 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Into the box, Miguel Rojas.
The shortstop, Miguel.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. LA's on top, 7-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one. Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Line towards center field. Ramirez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfield.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Popped him up. Diaz will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at bat.
The left fielder.
First pitch
Corey
coming. Here it is.
Dickerson.
And he fouls this one off. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Joyce has a .280 batting average. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Betts, still ranging back. And that's a home run into the top tank.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15.
Riding in once again, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. We played 4. It's now 7-1. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. He singled his last time up.
31. Jock Peterson.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Corey Seager waits on deck. The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Right side and right into the shift. Diaz from shallow right. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
High in the air out to center field. Ramirez is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now back.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And he takes strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank
The
you.
center fielder.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Ramirez.
Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. And that's over 3-1. Three and two, full count. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Diaz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
The catcher, number
Ready
17.
now, Chad Wallach.
Yeah.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, number 9. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 9.
A ball and no strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
But the runner's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. And Dan, he and his
for
fellow
the
top of the
Marlins,
order hitters haven't really
the
offered
third
much
baseman,
help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though, and we'll see if it happens.
But quick reactions at the hot
Now
corner
batter,
take away a hit,
the
and there's one
shortstop,
gone.
Miguel.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down.
The left fielder,
Coming to the
23.
plate now, Corey Dickerson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line hard, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at bat coming up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Matt Joyce, who went deep last time up. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
No hits to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 7.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Anderson racing back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 29 home runs for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts.
Betts.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No outs, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Mookie. 29 home runs for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Gentlemen, your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
61, Adam Conway.
In now, Jock Peterson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. (0-1). Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-2 just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the catcher.
So stepping in, Austin Barnes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Dustin May will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 85, Dustin.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in once again, Harold Ramirez. First pitch coming. Here it is. low for ball one. May has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Miami down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in and looking for more. Number 9. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Edwin Rios.
The first baseman, Edwin Rios.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Down and away, ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Still 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. 1-2. Here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side. And up next from Miami, Chad Wallach. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight change of right field Columbia. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. VR is retired. 2 down now.
Next for the Marlins, the shortstop.
Now in the box, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Betts coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rojas at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word.
Now batting.
1 away.
The right fielder, Cody.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate. Inside. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit down the line at first. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Wallach, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mookie Betts is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's set and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play in the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Joyce, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone!
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit back up the middle. Seager over to his left. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
It's down 1-1.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for the
Striding
Marlins,
into the box,
the
Harold
center fielder.
Ramirez
Ramirez.
from the stretch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So coming to the plate, Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Miami down to their last strike. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Barnes finds it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Los Angeles Dodgers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Walker Buehler gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Sanchez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Dustin May takes the rare 3-inning save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney.